What I'm up to today is this 5500 RAM. It's a 2016 model. Earlier, when the winter started, we noticed that heat was not strong. So we made a mistake buying those chemicals that you put in the radiator and flush the radiator. And we followed the directions. I don't know exactly which brand we used because I don't have the packages anymore. But that damaged the aluminum inside the heater core and the radiator. Soon after we did that, there was water coming inside from heater core having a puncture in it, and a little bit after that the radiator developed a leak as well. So what we did, we put an order in for a radiator, a heater core, and also reservoir was pretty plugged and gunked up. The sensor inside it was broken too, so we got a new reservoir for it. And now that we are here, we thought to change the water pump. We've got a water pump for this too. So from what I read online and videos, everybody was saying that it's gonna be a big job, and it is a big job, let me tell you. I think when they put the heater core in with the dash, I think in the factories before they install the windshield, because some of those bolts is impossible to get. I can show you later on. But yeah, this is the heater core outside right now. It's got around 5 servos. I've taken the servos out. This is a servo. It's not a servo per se. It's like they call it blender actuator. So now that we are here, I thought order those two and replace those, because some of these actuators are really in the back against the firewall, and there is no other way to change them if they go bad. And this truck being a 2016, just prudent to change those actuators as well now that you're here, because you don't want to do the whole job again down the road. But if you take this out, there's another blender here. The screw is pretty hard to get to, but unfortunately when you take this out, you have to drain your AC as well. There is a way to do it, but I don't think it's gonna be a very pretty job if you don't want to drain your AC. And tugging and pulling on the AC, I think it's better to drain the AC as well. Yeah, I show you the damage on the cores. That little part that you can basically, it goes right here. You can change this in 2 minutes. To change this, you have to take the whole thing out, strip the dash. That's the hole, the pinhole. The water was coming inside. Yeah, in this process, because we are changing the radiator too. Radiator has a leak too. The leak is somewhere down there. You can probably see it. So you have to take the grill out and everything, and give yourself some room. And these lines, this is for the AC. These lines, if you want to unbolt the bolts, this one is broke. Basically the bolts sheared, so we have to find a way to fix that. Gotta be extra diligent, take your time, go back and forth, a lot of penetrating oil, wishes and prayers and everything else to kind of like take all these bolts out without damaging the lines. I can show you inside. This truck is we have some salt on roads here in Canada. This truck has not seen much salt, but still, like, these trucks rust like crazy. I have no idea why. Everything, all the bolts, basically everything that is exposed. So yeah, this is the mess that you have to make in the order to this is the Lermy package. It has that business console inside. So in the order to take the dash out, you have to take the business console out. I made my life easier by taking the seats out. You get here, you start stripping basically every single bezel that you can see has to come out. There is this bolt right here. I think it was around here. There is two. There is one here and one below it. I think when they put the whole dash in, they put it in without this windshield being installed. That's why some of the bolts are really impossible to get into. So certain things that you have to watch for. This brace has two bolts basically that coming up from here and the brace gets attached to. I had such a hard time because brace was not coming off, and I was like, why is not coming off? And these two bolts are hidden, so watch for that. You gotta drop the steering column. This truck inside it is unfortunately full of antifreeze because the core was leaking. You can see what a mess it's done right here. And these plugs right here, there's plugs right here, there's white plugs, that white plug. But there is no way for any moisture to escape from these vehicles. I thought maybe that could have had like a pinhole or something that when the moisture gets in could drain to the bottom of the vehicle, but no, there's no way for the moisture to escape to outside. So other things that I want to mention, yeah, that's where the hoses for heater core come in, and this is the AC, and this is where your cab air comes in. It's amazing that these trucks don't have filter coming from factory. They don't have cab air filter. There is a place for it, I saw, and apparently there are kits that you can buy. See, right here there is a place for filter, but you have to open this up. This is blocked. It's not very smart. I don't know why they've blocked this. Like, it's understandable that this truck is gonna be in dirt and that filter is gonna get dirty. It's better to have that filter dirty than heater core, because you have the heater core dirty, then there's going to be moisture, there's going to be dust, there's going to be oxidation, it's going to rust, and you're going to have a leak. And then to take the whole thing out, it's going to be operation. So these actuators, in this case, I don't think they're bad. They're not bad. They were not bad when we took the thing out, but we are proactively changing them. Unfortunately, they're expensive. Don't buy these secondhand. Absolutely not. These are notorious for going bad when you want them. And then if you want to, because some of them are very inaccessible, you have to take the whole thing out again. You are here, change those two. It just makes sense, even if they're not bad, because you know what, you don't want to come back and revisit this. What else I gotta show you? Yeah, all right, here's the finished product. Brand new radiator, brand new reservoir, with the new color coolant. Is that purple thing, purple color coolant from Mopar. Get the proper Mopar coolant for it, don't risk it. And here's the dash. Now I'm having a trouble with airbag light coming on. It's right there. I'm pretty sure I hooked it up properly. I gotta check the I gotta hook it up to computer, see what's wrong. Maybe the sensor is not hooked up properly. But yeah, it's running perfectly. Now the coolant temperature is lower than before. It's 86 degrees. Before it used to be around 95 degrees Celsius. The truck is warm right now. It's blowing really hot air. Really nice. Not charged the AC yet. Yeah, that's it.